Hey everybody!
Hey everybody!
It's Blue, the founder and tribe leader of Frame and Loose Porch, and this is my little helper, Rosetta. My other little helper who's asleep, Eli, hanging out. But today we are going to talk about how to make some coffee at home. Something that I usually do is something called a single brew, or there's like this little harrow. Well, actually, I have a little sleeve on.
So much.
Yeah, I have a little sleeve on this one, but this jar is helpful to see the amount of ounces of water that go inside of it. We have a reusable filter that is made by Coffeesock. We sell these at Frame and Loose Porch. They're all organic and organic cotton and made in the United States, sweatshop free. So we put that into this little holder, single brew holder. I'm going to put this to the side. First thing that we also do when I'm brewing coffee is choose the bean. You know, at Franny's, all the beans that we have is direct trade and organic, which means there's no middleman. We are connected directly to our roasters are connected directly to the farms and the co-ops that produce our beans, and this bean is from Peru. This is really exciting. So for a single brew, we do 12 ounces usually as a standard, and we pre-weigh them, but it's 27 grams of beans. And if you don't have a scale, like we use this electronic scale, if you don't have a scale to measure how much weight of beans, because all beans weigh differently. Yeah. All beans weigh differently, so it's definitely good to. Okay, thank you, Zara. It's definitely good to weigh them. But if you don't have a scale, you can also just scoop out the ground. So you ground it first, and then you would scoop it out. Thank you, Zeta. I'm going to put this over here. So right now we're going to grind our beans. This is a regular household grinder. I love these. Oops, Eli's waking up. Everybody. I love these. You can get them at thrift stores and just clean them up, and they're good as new. So you're going to take them, put your beans into your grinder, put the top on. Thank you, Zeta. And I'm going to grind it over here for you, so I don't have a plug. And your grind for a single brew should be a little fine, not coarse, because it has a nice tight filter.
You can get hot milk.
Yeah. So it's pretty fine in there. And this is pretty colorful. It's a light roast. You can smell it. How does it smell, Zeta? It smells good. Okay, so now I'm going to scoop it and see how many tablespoons. I'm hopping because my baby just woke up. How many tablespoons it takes to fill for a 12 ounce. So we're going to count. Ready, Zeta?
1, 2.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to redo this video. I'm going to have to redo this video. 3. 4. 5. About 6. About 6 tablespoons is good for 12 ounces. So if you do a standard mug, I would probably do like 4 or 5 tablespoons of ground coffee. Also, if you don't have a grinder, that's okay. You can go to any coffee house, especially like local coffee houses like Frame and Loose. Like, we can grind anybody's coffee. I don't care where you get it from. We can grind it for you. But also, you can grind it in some co-ops, grocery stores. And I think Trader Joe's also has a grinder that you can use. And then you can just scoop from the pre-grind. I really love to have a household grinder because right when you grind coffee, and then you pour water over it, it really shows, it brings out the most of the aromatic flavor of the bean, and it buzzes out, and you can see all of it. We're gonna do it right now, y'all. So I have some hot water, and I'm gonna fill it to the top.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's really, really hot. So you'll see it's boiled, it's coming down, and it's a light roast, so it shouldn't be that dark. And we're gonna do that until it comes to about 12 ounces of coffee. See how it's all coming out there? It's super pretty.
I think.
Yeah, I'll show you some. See that? That's nice and hot. I think I could have ground this a little bit more fine. The finer you grind it, the more of the crema of the bean. The more of the crema of the bean will be on the top of your beans for this type of brew method. So definitely grind it very fine. Sometimes people shake it, the grinder, when they're doing it, so it can really get fine. For these filters, I do think I did it a little bit too coarse. But the coarser grinds, you know, you would use for like a French press, something like a metal filter. You need bigger, you know, bigger grinds. Thank you, Zeta. Not right now. You need bigger grinds for that. But for, you know, a filter that you use at home, like even in your, like a hot, what is it, personal coffee maker,
Look.
or one of these, you would definitely need it fine. So what did we do? We talked about the bean, we talked about the filter. You can get these online, you can get them at Franny's, we sell them. These single brew holders. This one's made by Hario. You can go to, I love going to thrift stores, yo. Going to thrift stores and grabbing some coffee materials. It's great. We sell refurbished coffee equipment at Franny Loose as well as local. We're not doing that right now. As well as some local artists come in. They make some cups and different single brews here. We actually have a single brew from Hope Mead. She made some cups and some single brews out of clay. So definitely check that out. But here we go. Here is our cup of coffee, 12 ounces. Again, if you do use a mug, I would do about 25 grams, and, you know, 5 to 6 tablespoons of ground coffee. You should smell it.
Can I smell it?
Don't drink it. I would not encourage you to give caffeine to your children. No. But that's how you do it. You know, it's pretty simple. That took like about 5 or so minutes. Making coffee and tea is really simple, and it's the process that really can, you know, slow us down of our day. Coffee, about 8 ounces of coffee a day is very healthy for us. It boosts, it's an antioxidant, and also boosts our mood just for a little bit. I would encourage y'all to just take it easy. Maybe not have 5 or 6, so maybe, you know, splice it. You know, not all coffee. You can also splice your coffee with some chicory root. A lot of people that started in New Orleans, but you can, you know, not do as much, or you can half-calf, like a little bit of decaf, a little bit of caffeinated, water processing, a natural way of doing that. Just in case, you know, coffee is really sensitive for you. But I love the smell of coffee. I love the process of making it. It's my alone time in the morning. I always have some coffee in the morning or some tea. But it's special. And you're special. So that's our little, and Zeta, you're special. And that's our little tutorial today. Thank you for watching. I hope that you're having a beautiful, thank you, Zeta, stop please. I really appreciate your energy, and I hope that you can share good energy to the people around you. Peace to you. Have a good day.